Okay, so last week we started working in Microsoft PowerPoint a little bit. Um, we added some slides to a PowerPoint. The first thing that I want to tell you to do is to go ahead and hit your Windows button on your computer until you see just the blue screen with all of the little widgets on it. So like Microsoft PowerPoint, Google Chrome. Make sure that you're seeing that. And then I'd like you to type in P for PowerPoint. Just type in P, nothing else. And you should see the little PowerPoint option come up on the side. So go ahead and click on PowerPoint. And you won't be seeing this when you click on PowerPoint. You're going to be seeing a bunch of different options off to this side of your screen, and then you're going to have saved documents on this side. Now, if you started your document last week, it should be saved as my favorite Bible verse or either your first or last name, something like that. If you have that, go ahead and click on that, and then you'll see this. If you do not, if you don't see that, or if you didn't start last week, here's what you're going to do. You're going to click on blank presentation, just like it is on my screen. It might look a little different on yours. And then you're going to click the home button. And mine's a little different than yours. And you're going to do save as. You'll see a save as option. And you're going to type my favorite Bible verse, and then just click save or OK. All right. So the first thing that we did last week was we added slides to our PowerPoint. I'm explaining all this right now because if you weren't there for some reason, we're going to want to do that. So here is my first slide right here. And you're going to want to right click with your mouse, and then you're going to press copy. If that doesn't work, make sure you actually clicked on the box first with your left clicker and then right click and press copy. And then you're going to go down and click right here, and you're going to press paste after you right click. So you're going to right click and then paste. Right click and then paste. And we actually only need 4 slides. So if you have 5, which is what I told you to do last week, you are just going to click on this box and then press delete on your keyboard, and then you'll have 4. Another thing that we did last week is I believe we created our title PowerPoint. So if you did not do that, what you're going to do is use your left-hand clicker and click inside the box of your first slide. Make sure you're on your first slide and type in my favorite Bible verse. Make sure you have capitals right here at the very start of each word because this is a title. And then I would like you to click on the box below, and if there is not a box, let me explain to you for just a minute. If there's not a box, you're going to go ahead and make sure you're in the Home tab over here and click Text Box, and then you're going to drag it out to create one, and then type your name. Okay, moving on to slide 2. Click in the box, and then you're going to go ahead and type in your Bible verse. So I'm going to type in mine. You want this in quotations. So in order to get a quote, you're going to click Shift. You're going to hold Shift down, and then you're going to click the little button that's right next to the Enter button, and you'll have a quotation mark. And then you're going to start typing your Bible verse. Period, end quote. All right, so you'll notice a few things. First off, my quotation marks are facing the wrong way, so I'm going to try that again. There we go. Second off, my wording is going out of my PowerPoint, and here is how we fix that. We're going to move this little box down. In order to move things, you want to just hold your mouse over the text box until you see those 4 arrows pop up. Then you can click and drag it down. If it still does not fit inside your box, you probably need to change your font size. So you're going to click and drag over all the words, and then you're going to change your font size. So I'm going to bring it down to 40. Okay. Now I don't need to put really anything else on this page besides where my verse is from. So Jeremiah 29:11. Okay, and I would like to delete this box, so I'm going to click over it until I see the 4 arrows and then press delete. Okay, slide 2 is done. On this slide, you're going to tell me what you think the verse means to you. So in order to go to your next slide, just go over here and click. And then you're going to say whatever you think the verse means to you. Now you're not going to write that. You're going to write actually what the verse means to you. On this last slide, I'm going to give you an opportunity to speak with one partner in your class. And you're going to read them your Bible verse, and then they will tell you what they think that verse means. So you're going to want just a piece of paper and a pencil, or you might just want your PowerPoint up so you can type exactly what they're saying. Alright, so now that I've got all my text written in and I've deleted these extra boxes, I'm going to create a background. And I'm going to fix my name so it's a little bit centered. So I'm dragging this box in. I clicked on the little white box here and I'm dragging it in. And then I'm going to pull my 4 arrows and pull this in the center. Okay. I'd like to create a background. So I'm going to go ahead and click on my Design tab up here. And then I'm going to click Format Background. And I am going to choose a color over here. I'd like orange. And then I'm going to click Apply to All because I want all my slides to have the color orange. Now just pick one color for each slide. You can choose to pick a different color for each slide, but we're not going to mess with that today. The last thing that I'd like you guys to learn is how to add a picture from the internet. So what you're going to do is click on Google Chrome at the bottom of your screen. You do not need to do anything with your PowerPoint or like close it out or anything. Just click on Google Chrome and yours is going to come up a lot differently than mine. You're going to see the Wormwoods Christian home screen that you normally see. At the top, go ahead and type in Google. And then I'm going to type in Bible verse, or no, I'm going to do Bible clip art. Always type in clip art after your keyword. Okay, and here's my image that I would like to use. So I'm clicking on it, and then I'm going to click View Image. And if this comes up, like if a website comes up, always just go back. You can either hit your back button or just X out and come to this one. You're going to go to Copy Image. Then you're going to go back to your PowerPoint, which should be at the bottom of your screen. It's not really at the bottom of mine. And then you're going to right-click and paste. Alright, and I'm going to pull this image. I can pull it off to the side. I can resize it because yours might be big. I can resize it. I can tilt it. Remember, if a picture doesn't work, go ahead and go on the internet and try and use another picture. So I just copied and pasted it in, and you need one picture for every slide that you do. Make sure that when you are done with your entire project, you hit that save button. That's super important before you hit the button to close it down. Even if you're not done with your project completely and it's class time is up, you need to make sure that you hit save and then shut out of it. All right, and that's all for your lesson. So remember, just every single PowerPoint slide that you do needs to have a background. You need to have written words on it, and you need to have a picture. I hope this video will help you guys out.